Wow, this month has gone so fast, it is unreal. The official reveal for the next set of free PlayStation Plus games is actually due out tomorrow, and the games go live next Tuesday. It has just gone so fast, it is absolutely crazy. We've got tons and tons of stuff that we need to talk about this week, including rumours and a load of other stuff as well. Free content, bonus stuff, and yeah, plenty more. A couple of things first before we get into it. There is a giveaway that we're doing over on my Instagram. At the moment, I think 19 people have entered it. That's it. And it's to win a free month of PlayStation Plus. If you're interested, all you need to do is head on over to my Insta, literally like the post, leave a little comment, even if it's just like a smiley face. And at the end of the month, we'll be selecting a winner and you can get yourself some free PlayStation Plus. Now, as well, before we get into it, if you guys do need to renew your PlayStation Plus or you're looking for PSN credit on the cheap, or just your games at a decent discounted price, make sure you check out the sponsor, Instant Gaming. There is a link down below that will give you a little bit of a discount as well, but everything on their site is usually like 20 to 30% off anyway, so it is definitely worth taking a look at. But let's get into it. First things first, the drop. Now, Elden Ring. This game I am really interested in, but at the same time I've tried to hold back on looking at all the stuff for it. I know there's been early little snippets of gameplay and loads of other stuff as well. Now, this game, it's an RPG game, which is huge for me because it's the kind of thing that I always love and I can get lost in and play them for so long. However, I'm a massive Games of Thrones fan as well. Now, this game's made in collaboration with the writer George R.R. Martin, who's kind of provided material for the game's setting and stuff. So I am really interested to see how the game plays, how it progresses, and like how it compares. Like, I'm not taking it as though this is going to be anything like Game of Thrones. I'm just expecting the story, the twists and all that kind of thing to kind of blend in a point where it's actually really enjoyable. Again though, I've not looked too much into it, but fingers crossed this one isn't a letdown. But moving on anyway, the rumours, the main thing that you guys watch for. There's one game rumoured, but it's not going to be for everybody. It's a game called Sifu. Now, I've never heard of this game, I'll be honest with you. It's rumoured on quite a few websites, to be fair. It's all over Forbes, it's all over Comic Book, it's all over everything. And pretty much, it's not been leaked as such, but I think something's been mentioned to the point it's possibly going to be coming out. It looks okay, it's a beat-em-up game, but I don't mean like Street Fighter style. I mean, a little bit maybe like Yakuza. I've never been a Yakuza fan, but it kind of looks, with what I have seen, quite similar. Where I don't think it's open world, but I think it's kind of like a story base where you're progressing through and just beating the hell out of anyone that gets in your way. It could be fun, it could be quirky, not too sure. However, the gameplay for it does look pretty cool. It's one of them games that if it was to go on PlayStation Plus, I think I'd definitely give it a go. It doesn't look like it'd get boring too quick. I like my action games, I like my fighting games when it's this style. When it's like the Mortal Kombat Street Fighter style, I tend to stick what I know. When it comes to this sort of stuff, I tend to mess around and play anything. But curious to see what you guys think. If this one goes free on PlayStation Plus, something that you're going to look forward to or something that you're going to avoid like the plague. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. But moving on, bonus content. It's always nice to get something for free, whether or not it's through PlayStation Plus or through a different service. And this one is actually through Twitch Prime. Now, don't worry if you don't have an active membership. There's a link down below where you can claim yourself a 30-day free trial so you can get this, a load of other free content for the games that you play, as well as free games as well. And I can't stress enough, they put literally AAA titles on here that are free every month, and it is definitely worth looking into. But at the moment, I'm looking at the content that you guys can claim for Apex. I've been messing around on it with friends. It's really fun. You can actually claim yourself the Frosthaven skin. It's a Bloodhound skin, and it looks pretty cool. It's definitely one that I'm going to use, just because I haven't really got a decent Bloodhound skin anyway. But as usual, it's kind of explaining what the game is. If you've never played Apex Legends, it's the Battle Royale game where it's the usual, apart from each character's got their own special abilities. Bloodhound, he's got this thing where he can kind of scan and see if there's any enemies nearby. You can see them through walls and see exactly where they're positioned. You press your bumpers, everything changes colour, and like the enemies just glow red, so you can see exactly where they are. And the main bit is you don't make any footstep noise as well when this is active, so it's pretty cool. It's definitely one worth using in the game as well. Now, they have got a couple of new modes in there. You can play the arenas that's like 3-on-3, and I'm pretty sure there's like a 50v50 kind of mode, or not 50v50, but do you know what I mean, where it's kind of split down the middle. Not played it myself yet, but that's what I've kind of been told. I've literally just been playing it on standard mode. But that's the free stuff you can claim now. If you're interested what free games there are to get as well, just looking on there right now, you can actually claim yourself a game called Stellaris. I mentioned this one last week. There's a couple of other smaller indie games on there. Stellaris isn't one that I play, but it looks alright, I suppose, for some people. But yeah, that's the free stuff that you can claim through Twitch. Make sure you don't miss out. It tends to get changed every couple of weeks. Moving on though, what have I been playing? You guys always seem to ask in the comments and on Discord and on Twitter and stuff what games I'm playing at the moment, because I play that much different stuff. I just swap around so much. And this week, funny enough, I've been playing Apex, but mainly I've actually been playing Fortnite. And even though that's really bad to admit, I might have to cut this out. No, I'm only joking. I've actually been playing it. I've actually been having tons of fun. I mean, a couple of friends that I've not been in touch with over the years, I've been out drinking with, to the point where if you've got me on Facebook or you've got me on Insta, you'll probably have seen that I've been out partying and stuff. But yeah, it turned out that these two girls that I've known for years play Fortnite like right now, to the point I ended up jumping on, having tons and tons of fun. Got a couple of wins in a row as well, which were fun. I've actually been having a really good time playing it, and the fact that I've still got all like the original skins, like literally going back to like season 1, is just awesome to be able to mess around with a lot of the people that play these days that kind of never played at the start. But yeah, that's what I've been playing, and I've been having tons and tons of fun doing it. But finally, to finish up with my predictions, there's one game that I'm going to go for. It's a party style game that's a multiplayer. It's called Conan Chop Chop. Now yes, I know when you look at it, this one is definitely not going to be for everyone. But it's a party roguelike kind of game. It's between 1 and 4 players. It's loads of mayhem. It's literally a looter, hack and slash kind of game. You take on Conan the Barbarian, muscle bound, and kind of just run around killing everything. It looks quite cool. I mean, when you look at the gameplay for it in the background, that's what I mean. Just by the way that the game looks, it's not going to be for everyone. I wouldn't say this is kind of what I compare it to, but it's the same sort of like 2D/3D as like Don't Starve sort of thing, but obviously a completely different style of game. It's not the sort of game that I'd normally play, however, it is the kind of game that I can imagine going on PlayStation Plus. Especially since recently we haven't really had too many indie style games. It has been more the older AAAs and stuff that people aren't too bothered about anymore. So something like this going on there, I suppose, could mix it up a little bit, something fresh that people haven't really played. But again, curious to see what you guys think. Something like this going free on PlayStation Plus, would you see it as a good thing or a bad thing? But that's pretty much it for this one. Any of the games that I have mentioned today, if you're looking for new people to play with, and when the new PlayStation Plus games do come out, if you want people to chat to about it, or just finding people to play with for the multiplayer stuff, make sure you jump in the Discord. Decent community. And again, anything that I don't make videos on usually just gets shared over on my Twitter, little snippets of news from games that I'm playing and stuff. So again, make sure you follow over on there. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And again, a reminder from the start, there's only a few people entered the competition. If you want a chance to win some PlayStation Plus membership time, make sure you head on over to my internet and just scroll down and like the post that you saw at the start of the video. We'll be doing this kind of on a monthly basis. It won't always be PlayStation Plus. Sometimes it might be a game. Sometimes it might be PSN credit. Who knows? It could be anything. It'll kind of get mixed up a little bit to keep it fresh. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.